October that you weren't here to ask me about the Mississippi State game. I just gut feeling. There is no, are you insinuating Chuck Martin and PJ Dozier are connected?
No.
That's what you just asked me.
No, I asked you if you'd heard any of the stuff in reporting prior to it being reported.
Like, what are you asking me a question? Because I read the paper, so what are you asking me? What are you insinuating that I heard? Because I've already spoken about PJ's situation. I think we've made that pretty clear. So
I apologize, I didn't see that.
that's because you haven't been to a press conference since October, but let's go ahead. Ask me the question again, but don't ask me what I've heard. I've heard what you've read. I don't deal with the FBI. Unfortunately, they don't call me like every week to ask me what I think or share information with me. I wish they did, so I wouldn't feel ignorant up here. I've got zero dealings with agents. I don't mess with agents. I don't care for agents. Anyone that asks me about agents will tell you that I am the biggest anti-agent coach in the business. I don't like how they operate. I don't care for what they stand for. I have one, I don't get along with mine. That tells you how little I like agents. So once I said that, I've got, here, you take my phone, you take it right now, I'll give you my Kansas State number, you can go through my phone, you'll never find an exchange, text message, email, phone call to any agent other than mine. So, and I conduct business that way. So now, to your question, what are you trying to get me to answer? Because I'll answer whatever you want me to answer. I don't understand what you say if I've heard. Heard what?
Did PJ Dozier receive $6,000 some odd through Chuck Dawkins and ASM, or that Chuck Martin had been contacted while at Indiana by the Dawkins guy?
Thank you. Now we're talking. I read the same article you read. It's not like I got different information. Was PJ's name on those ledgers? I saw it in the article. They put the ledgers, I read everything. I didn't see his name on the ledgers. Did you guys see it on the ledgers?
I don't think they printed the whole ledgers, they just listed
Then
them.
why not? They printed everyone else's name. I know what I read. I didn't see PJ's name on the ledger. I read the article and saw PJ's name on it. Listen, we've created, and I'm gonna answer Chuck's part too, okay? We've created a system, I'm a part of it, over the last 20, 25 years, where recruiting has gone from building relationships to walking on hot coals. It's the difference now. It's no longer about building relationships. It is about trying to gather as much information as you can to try and figure out whether or not to recruit. PJ and his family are unbelievable. I don't know. I answered this back then. What that family's done for this school and what this school's done for that family, I would be shocked if they would do anything that would go against the integrity, the values that Ray Tanner, Harris Pastides, and this university stands for. I would be shocked, or else you wouldn't come to school here, because they know it firsthand. I'm sure PJ's gonna have his moment where he speaks publicly on this. I can tell you he's crushed that his name has been drug into this nonsense. I'll be surprised. I'm not the investigator, I'll be surprised if he's in the middle of any of this stuff. Surprised, okay? Chuck, I've been an assistant coach. Because of the landscape that we've created, people want us to recruit McDonald's All-Americans. You guys will ask, recruit this. If Phil was here, he'd want to know about 27 different guys that are claiming that we're recruiting them. Why are we not more aggressive or whatever it may be, okay? You have to do your legwork in recruiting. You have to have conversations with people. If you don't, then you're gonna get backed into a corner that you don't wanna deal with. I've been in a hotel room, not here, at the other school, and a guy put me on the spot, started telling me about how much money he spends on this and this and this. I just stopped him, cold in his tracks. I said, stop.